Hey party people, this is Zach from visionswell.com, and today we're looking at the Swissdigital design travel laptop backpack. Right now this backpack is on sale for $49.99 US on a Prime deal, so that goes until July 11th, and then it will be back up to its retail price, which I think is around $70 or $80, I can't remember exactly. It supports a 16-inch laptop, it has a USB-C pass-through so that you can put a charger on the inside of the bag and have a cord on the outside that's USB-C hooked up to a device to charge it while you're walking around. It has an RFID blocking compartment, and it has an integrated luggage pass-through on the back that allows you to place this vertically over roller luggage. The exterior is made from polyester. It has a 26-liter overall capacity, and it measures in at 17.5 by 12.5 by 6.75 inches. If we take a quick look at the outside of this bag, it looks very modern, it looks very professional, and this could work well for work trips or travel or anything in between. You could use it as an EDC bag, you could use it as a travel bag. Whatever you might need this for, you could probably use it for. And that's why the 26-liter capacity is kind of that Goldilocks zone where you're able to use it both for EDC as well as travel. If we look at the overall aesthetics here, you have this nice little Swiss flag cross logo up here. It's made out of metal. You've got some nice zippers here. They're not YKK, but they're kind of a bespoke zipper. They have the little Swiss symbol cross on them. They have kind of an angled end. They're metal, and they feel really good in the hand despite not being YKK. You have some nice quick access pockets. You have this Velcro one at the front where you could put stuff like a hat or a spare umbrella or something that you don't mind being exposed to the elements. You have another quick access zipper here that gives you access to this nice admin pocket. And then at the top of the bag, you have another quick access, and this would be great for a sunglasses pocket or things like your wallet, cell phone, and keys. They could go in this little pocket up here. You have a nice top grab handle that's padded. You have a little D-ring here that you could attach a carabiner to, attach your keys, a flashlight, something like that. Here's the little pass-through I mentioned that has USB-C. It is that chunky pass-through that I don't always love. I'd rather it be a little bit more subtle. I don't really like the way these big chunky pass-throughs look, but it's okay, and I'm glad that it's at least USB-C. You have a nice mesh water bottle pocket on both sides, and they feel very stretchy. The mesh feels padded, it feels nice. It seems like it could accommodate a decent set of different water bottle sizes. Then behind the quick access pocket, you have the main pocket here, and it's very large in volume. Here's the USB-C pass-through cord that you could plug into a portable charger and use it to charge your devices externally through that little pass-through I showed. You have a nice little elastic slip pocket here that would be good for things like sandals or anything flat like a notebook. And like I said, you have a ton of internal volume here. It has nice little designs that are on the inside of the compartment here. They look kind of like a microchip. I don't know if this picks up on camera. But yeah, overall, the interior of this main compartment is really nice. It seems really spacious. You could fit packing cubes, DOP kits, tech kits, anything like that. Put a spare hoodie in here, a blanket, a towel, anything like that. And then the last pocket to mention is this laptop pocket. And it seems really big. Like I said, it can support a 16-inch laptop. It actually even has a little laptop symbol up here to tell you this is where the laptop goes. It feels very padded. It has about an inch of a false bottom, so it would protect the corners of your laptop, so that's always nice to see. And then on the other side, you have a little picture of a tablet, so that denotes that this is a tablet sleeve. It has a nice padded slot here. It's also part of that little inch false bottom, so it'd be very protective of things like an iPad or an e-reader or even a Nintendo Switch or whatever you bring with you that's kind of flat tech. And I think it has a decent amount of volume, and it's nice that there's an external laptop pocket because that always makes it easier to go through TSA. You can access your tech really easily if they need you to put it into a separate tray. So that's nice to see. And then if you look at the carry system here, you have some nice padded carry straps. They have the Swissdigital design logo right here, and you could also use this as some place to attach carabiners or a flashlight or things like that. It has these nice adjustment straps here. It has a decent nylon strap that attaches the carry strap, and you have these little wings where it's stitched in really nicely, so I think it seems very durable and nice. There's no sternum strap, but that shouldn't be a problem for a 26-liter bag, depending on how much you load it out. But I wouldn't load it out so much that it's gonna hurt your back because you don't have any way to really spread out that load with a sternum strap or some kind of hip belt. So just keep that in mind. Here's the vertical luggage pass-through. It's a nice thick nylon strap here, so you could put this over the handle of your roller luggage. And then right in the bottom, right at your lower back, is this RFID blocking pocket. So this would be a great place for a passport, your credit cards, your wallet, things like that. I love when these hidden stash compartments are in backpacks, so it's nice to see one here. And then the back panel itself has some nice mesh and some nice padding. It seems like it has these air channels so that it could help your back from getting too sweaty. And it has a decent amount of structure without too much where it would be uncomfortable. So I think it's a really nice back panel and a nice carry system overall. It's not the greatest I've ever seen, but it seems like it's one that could work really well depending on your loadout here. So now I'm going to switch to a close-up shot so we can get a better look at this bag, and I'm also going to load it out for a 4-day business trip. So you can see everything I would load this bag out with for a 4-day business trip. You can see its fit on me, and we'll go through all of its features more closely. Let's take a look. So like I said, I'm going to load this backpack out with everything that I would bring on a 4-day work trip. So let's get started. I'll start with the laptop compartment here. So if I go ahead and open this laptop compartment, you can see this nice padded area here with the false bottom I mentioned. So I'm going to put my laptop in there. The laptop I'm bringing is a Samsung Chromebook, and I'm going to put this in because this is a nice little word processing laptop. It's good for email, spreadsheets, anything like that. It fits really well into this pocket here. So I'll put that there. And then I just have the charger that goes with it. And because I'm not bringing a tablet, I can just put the charger in the tablet pocket. This feels protected in here. It feels nice. Everything fits in really nicely. And then I can just close up this pocket. In this back RFID pocket, I'm just going to put my little thread wallet. So I have this thread wallet that's just their little pouch wallet. And it's a really nice little low profile EDC wallet. So I'll put that in the RFID pocket. Then I know it's protected. No one's gonna steal my information. I can close that up. Then because I'm taking an Amtrak, I don't have to worry about TSA. So some of the things I'm loading in this backpack wouldn't be great for air travel, but they're okay if you're taking a train. So let's flip this back over. In this top pocket here, I'm just going to put my sunglasses, and they're in a little microfiber protective case. So I'll put them in there. They fit super nicely. Close that up. And then I'm going to bring my Membrane Solutions water bottle that has a filter in it and a nice little grab handle. And this is great if you need to just fill up at a tap and also have good tasting water. You have a filter inside, and that makes it really easy to find water that's tasty and safe to drink. So let's see how that fits. Oh yeah, that fits really well in the stretchy mesh pocket. It feels super secure. Doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Moves a little bit, but not enough to make me worry. And if I was really concerned, I could always just attach a carabiner so that it's safely attached here and it won't fall out. Then we can move to this admin pocket here. So if I open that up and kind of peel it back. In this smaller external slide pocket, I'm just going to put a cheap field notebook so I have something to write on. And in the larger slide pocket, I'm going to put this Oxford composition book that has the X-Tac cover from CountyCom. It also has the pen holder from CountyCom. I've got an S-Gel pen, a highlighter, and a mechanical pencil. And I can fit that right in this large slot here. And kind of tuck it behind. So it fits really well, easy to grab, easy to put back in. Then next to that notebook, I'm going to put this M-Tech assisted knife here. It's a really nice knife to use as a utility blade to open packages, cut cordage, things like that. It has a little frame lock on it. It also has a glass breaker at the base. It's just a really nice little $8 knife to use for utility tasks. So I can kind of slide that in here and then use its pocket clip to secure it to this pocket. Then I always like to have a flashlight with me. So I just have this Aurora A23 Rovivon flashlight. It's got a lot of different modes. It's got a ton of brightness levels. It's got a two-way clip so that you can use it as a headlamp, a magnetic base, and it's just a really nice little EDC flashlight. So I can slide that in front of the notebook here. Then in this pen pocket here, I'm just going to put my little universal charger that I've gone over a million times, so I don't have to do that again. Makes it easy to grab if I need to adapt to any kind of device I'm bringing with me. Then I have my Human Gear utensil set. It just has a fork, a spoon, chopsticks, and toothpicks in a little protective case. Makes it really easy to grab if no one gave me any silverware. Then I just have my Human Gear Go Cup. That's a little collapsible cup or bowl. It's got some containers in the top if you wanted to bring sauces or spices with you or keep anything small in there. And it's just a really nice low profile cup to bring with you. And that's it for the admin pocket, so I can close that up. Now we can move on to the main compartment here. So I can open that up. And then I'm going to attach to the cable pass-through my external battery. So I just have this U-Green 10,000 milliamp hour charger. It has an attached USB-C cable, and then the top has a USB-C and a USB-A output. And it also has a little screen that has little emojis, and it tells you how much battery charge is left. So I'll use that. And then I'll just slide it into this back little slide pocket here. So then if I want to charge an external device, I can plug in a USB-C cable here, right to my phone, my earbuds, anything like that. And I have the ability to charge it when I'm walking around without having to have the portable battery pack in my hand or anything like that. Now let's load this out with the rest of its stuff. First of all, I have this small Peak Design packing cube. It's one of my favorite packing cubes. It's got 4 days worth of clothes in it, so we can shove that in here. Then I just have my BELLROY hanging toiletry kit with all my deodorant, toothbrush, cologne, things like that in it. Shove that down the side. Fits in nicely. Then I have my Matador Refraction 16-liter packable backpack in case I need a day bag when I'm traveling for work and I just want to walk around the city and not carry my whole bag with me. I have this little packable backpack and it packs down really nicely, so you can just shove that in there. And then lastly, I just have my Orbit Key 2-in-1 tech organizer. This has 2 pouches. It has a larger pouch for the tech gear you want to keep in your backpack and you don't have to use all the time. And then it has a smaller removable pouch for all of your quick access tech items that you want to keep on your desktop, and it allows it to be a freestanding little tech pouch that you can bring with you. So I'll put that at the top because I need quick access to it. And then we can zip up this pocket. And as you can see, there's plenty of room here to fit all of your gear. And it is pretty loaded out, but it doesn't feel like it's bulging or bulky or there's any kind of weird look to it. It still looks nice, it still looks professional. It still maintains its minimalist, techie aesthetic, and I think it looks really nice. So let's see how it fits on me when it's fully loaded out. And this is how the backpack looks on me when it's fully loaded out. It fits my frame well, I'm 5'11" for reference. I like the way these carry straps feel. It would be nice if there was a sternum strap since this is so fully loaded out. It would feel a lot nicer to be able to take some of that weight off my shoulders, but it's not the end of the world. It looks nice, it looks professional. I feel like it would fit in well in a business setting, a college setting, or any kind of setting where you need kind of a minimal techie looking backpack. It's nice that it has that external pass-through so that I could carry my phone in my hand with a little cord and I wouldn't have to carry around the separate portable charger with me. It's not putting a lot of pressure on my lower back. It feels comfortable, even though the bag's kind of heavy because of how much I have it loaded out. I think overall this looks really nice and it fits into a business setting really well. So I think that would be my primary use case. So I think overall this backpack checks a lot of my boxes. It's minimalist and aesthetic, it's functional, it's useful, it can fit a large laptop, it has that pass-through for charging, it's got comfortable carry straps, it has enough quick access pockets to make it useful and functional, it has useful water bottle pockets that fit a water bottle that I would bring with me, it has that nice admin pocket so you don't necessarily have to bring an extra tech pouch, you could fit everything in there, but I chose to bring one just because I like to have a tech pouch I can put on my desktop, and I think it's fit, form, function, and aesthetic. Fits my use cases pretty well. So if you're someone who's a college student, a regular business traveler, or someone who just needs an EDC backpack to bring to a cafe, this would work well for you. If you have other backpack suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like backpack review videos like this, and I'll be sure to do more in the future because it's something I'm really passionate about. Thank you as always for watching, and if you don't mind, I've got an Uber to catch, so I'll catch y'all later. See you next time. Take care.